What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Colin here with your gaming news updates for the week. Now, holy crap, guys. We're going to talk E3. All right? E3 has been amazeballs. There's there's so much stuff to talk about that I don't think I have enough time to try and cover everything, and I don't think I'm actually going to remember everything that I have seen in the past couple days. It has been a lot. I'm trying to think of where to even begin. Um, Man, okay. One of the biggest deals for me, and probably thousands of other people, ladies and gentlemen, The Last Guardian finally has a release date. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. October 25th, 2016. So that means it is coming out this year. Hopefully, it's not getting any more delays. Hopefully, this is set in stone and we are good to go. I can't wait to play this. I'm super excited about it. Now, the funny thing is, I actually didn't know anything about The Last Guardian up until last year when I watched the E3 conference. And they, brought it back to everyone's attention again. I never heard of it. I never knew anything about it. None of friends, family, co-workers, none of them. It was never ever brought up. So I never knew this game even existed until last year when they, gave us a trailer for it, and that's when I started to do more research into it, and I found everything out. Like, holy crap, this game's been on hold for. I actually think this might. I'm positive this is the longest game delay possibly in history, maybe? For at least Sony. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like I'm pretty sure about that. I mean, the game had like a 7 or 8 year delay. They could just never get it going to get it to come out. It just constantly had problems over and over and over. But whatever. It's out now. Everything's good. Everything's gravy, baby. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. I'm super excited about that. I love the whole. I think the animal's name is. I believe its name is Trico. Um, I love that thing. I think it's badass. Some sort of dog, uh, bird, rooster, looking thing. I don't even know what the hell it is. It definitely resembles like the look of a dog to me, but then it's got the bird feet thing going on, so I don't know what that's all about. And it's got a long tail. It's pretty crazy. But I'm positive that I want one for a pet. What else do we got? Man, there was so much footage of hold on. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Like, awesome. I cannot wait to get my hands on that game either. They showed a lot of footage, and one of the things that I was watching, you had to go hunt down some guy, and now I'm forgetting what the hell they called him. But he was basically a guy that dumped bodies into barrels full of acid, and that's how he got rid of people. He made people disappear. He would have like long red gloves on and like I think it was a green. Um, I'm totally blanking out on what the hell it's called. Apron, a green apron. There we go. Jesus, he had a green apron on. Really big boots. And you had to go into his compound to find him. and he was like buried way in the back or something. And I love the fact that they were switching between characters at different areas in the compound. I thought that was pretty cool. Now, granted, I'm not sure if you can actually do that in the game or if it's just based off the one, like you're just one person, or if you can actually switch out between your team members at different parts and wherever you may be attacking from. If you can do that switching out thing, that's legit, ladies and gentlemen. Um, so I love that. That whole thing that was crazy. They were going in at different parts, sniping people out. Doing the close-up melee combat, taking people down. It was sweet. And then they got to the guy, but the dude got noticed, so he ran out, ran into a freaking truck. Then there was a pretty epic car chase, motorcycles, and it was pretty cool. I liked it. I'm definitely excited for Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands on that one. Oh, excuse me. And it's also the first game that they've done to make that big of a map area for us to enjoy. So I think that's pretty exciting. That game did get a release date. Hold on, let me think. I think it's March 7th or something like that. 2017. It's not coming out this year. It's coming out in the beginning of 2017. I want to say it's March. But again, don't quote me 100% on that. I'm not positive. I do know it is coming out in the beginning, and I really do feel like it is March. Then so we got a lot of footage of that. That was really awesome. The other thing that we got a bit of footage on, which again, this is just me. Watch Dogs 2. I can't wait to play Watch Dogs 2 because I really enjoyed the first one. I know it got a lot of bullshit thrown at it. People didn't like it for whatever their reasons were. I was not one of those people. I enjoyed it. I liked the story. It made me happy to play it. And then for the longest time, I've been waiting to see if they were going to announce a part 2 to it. And also, I kept on finding rumors or little stuff here and there that was saying like, oh, they're thinking about doing a part 2 to it. But there was never a, 100% confirmation that they are doing it. Finally, I got my 100% confirmation. Obviously, so did everybody else that really likes the game. We all got it. It was confirmed. Obviously, they released the worldwide trailer for it last week. I forget what day it was on. I think it was like the 8th or something like that. But I watched the world premiere trailer for it. Super stoked for it. Can't wait. It looks awesome. They changed quite a bit of stuff, because they did listen to their customer base of what people were saying that they didn't like. So they hopped in there and they started making new stuff. He can pretty much hack anything he wants. I saw him hack into a car with his phone and just drive the car around with his phone without being in the car. That's crazy. So, real life toy car remote control. Yes, please. I'd like that. And then he hacked a forklift. He hacked a crane. You can do a thing where you can like hack multiple people at one time. You can start fights with people by hacking into their phones and getting into an argument with someone that they were talking to or something. I saw that happen. That was pretty crazy. He now has a little helicopter that he can have fly around to do spying for him or listening for him. He's got a little remote control car now that he uses to drive around and do spying. What else? There was one of the weapons he had was a pool table ball, which then they tied a string to it and they made it into a weapon, which is pretty awesome. Obviously, you still have your option to have guns if you want to, of course. It's a completely new protagonist this time. I know his name is Marcus, but I'm blanking out on the his last name. But no more Aiden Pierce. Aiden Pierce is gone. I know a lot of people did not like Aiden Pierce, but again, I was not one of them. I had no problem with the guy. I liked the story. But now we have a new person, Marcus something. I don't remember. I don't know his last name, but whatever. He's a completely whole new story. I guess he's being blamed for a crime that he had nothing to do with, so he's out to free his name. And then he's also, I guess, at the same time, wants to take down DeadSec because they have pretty much control over everything now. So he's going on a fight against them as well. Then again, for all I know, it could have been DeadSec that blamed him for something that he... And that's why. That's the part I'm not sure about. But nonetheless, Watch Dogs 2 looks awesome. I love the fact that it's in San Francisco. From the parts that I saw, the game, San Francisco just looks gorgeous. Especially the Bay Area. I love the Bay Area. Not that I've ever been to San Francisco, because I haven't. I'd like to go someday, but I'm a very big water person. I love going out on boats, that kind of stuff. If I had it my way, I would own a house on, a lake somewhere or beachfront property, something like that, because that's just me. I love the beach. I love the water. I'm all about it. So when there's games that have, areas like that, I love playing them even more. But yeah, that's Watch Dogs 2. Now, oh man, there's just so much stuff that got shown yesterday and the day before. Just so much crap, man. Another thing that I saw yesterday, which was by the Sony conference, a game called Days Gone, which is by Sony Bend. Now, I don't remember off the top of my head what the hell Sony Bend did. I know one of the games they did was that Uncharted Golden Abyss or something. And then they did another one before that, but I'm totally blanking out on the game that they did before that. But they have been working on this game in secret for a while now. I would keep finding stuff popping up that would basically just be like, Sony Bend's working on a new game, and that's pretty much all you would get. They had nothing beyond that. They didn't know what kind of game it was. No news. They did a very good job of keeping it secretive. Well, it looks like the game's called Days Gone. It's another zombie apocalypse game. From what it looked like to me, those are definitely zombies. But yeah, it's another zombie game. But it's this guy. No, I don't remember the guy's name. I don't even remember if they said the guy's name in it. But he's like a biker. And that's your way around town and whatnot. From what I've seen, you drive your bike around. And the parts that I was watching last night, which were just crazy insane. He goes to this, I think it was like a lumber area or something. And he's trying to find this guy, and he finds the guy, but they wind up like fighting each other for some reason. I thought he was just trying to help the other guy out, but it doesn't look like the other guy wanted his help or something. I don't freaking know. They just wound up getting into a pretty big brawl, and then the next thing you know, there are just zombies everywhere. And I mean, like, during the gameplay, like it was swarms of zombies, like just freaking. It looked like hundreds of them coming at him. It was insane. He's just running and he's jumping over crap and he's turning around, gunning down as many as he can, shooting barrels that were blowing up to try and dent in the swarm, to try and knock some of the amounts of freaking zombie swarms that were coming at him. It was really intense. And then he's fighting through all the swarms and they just keep coming and coming and coming. And then he makes his way across this bridge and it dies down. And you're like, okay, I think he might be good. Holy crap, that was a lot of zombies he just killed. Wow. And then you're wrong. The swarm did not die down. You see, because they go up on a camera angle, and, he's over, let's say, like, he's right here. There's zombies coming in from the right. There's a ton of them coming down the bridge at him, and then what you thought there was an open area to your right which you could hop down on top of the roof. Nope. Zombies started climbing up the damn wall to get on the roof to get to where he was. So he was literally surrounded on every single angle that had an escape route. And then that's where the damn trailer ends. And you're just sitting there like, no way. I have to know if he got out. I have to know what he did to get out, because you know damn well he got out. But you want to know how the fuck he did it. Because he was surrounded, like I said, on every single angle that had an escape route was done. Gone. Finito. Did not exist anymore. So many zombies ready to eat him. Wow. Days Gone looks awesome sauce. I will definitely be playing that when it comes out. And I can't remember if they gave that one a release date or not. I don't think they did. I think it's supposed to come out sometime in 2017. So yeah, I definitely say Days Gone, thumbs up. We gonna play that bitch. Let's see, they showed more Titanfall. Titanfall, I think, looks like a lot of fun. I love the fact that they threw a story into it. I did not play the first one because it was all multiplayer. There was a very small story that was thrown into it. So I had no interest in playing it the first time it came out. Also, it came out for Xbox, and I didn't have an Xbox, so couldn't. Now they're bringing it out for the PS4. And that has a release date too, which is October 28th, I think. If you guys give me 1 minute. One second, guys. Let me look at my into my phone here, because I got dates. But I do believe Titanfall was October 28th. Okay, wait on. Okay, hold on. Okay, yes, I do have it. I was right. Titanfall 2, 10-28, 2016. So, that looked awesome. I know they improved the story more for us to enjoy, of course. I love the fact that the story seems to be very heavily on the relationship between the pilot and the Titan. I think that's pretty cool. And I also love that the Titan voice is Optimus Prime. Come on. Who doesn't love Optimus Prime? Who doesn't love the guy's voice? Come on. It looks fun. I'm going to play it. So, I love the trailer for it. It was very exciting. Like I said, the trailer was basically showing the relationship between the pilot and the Titan. And then the other things that they have shown, like I said, they showed a lot of stuff, and I'm not going over everything that they've showed. Um, oh, Battlefield 1. They showed Battlefield 1, and they did a lot of showing of the type of vehicles that you're going to be using in the game. There's the motorcycle, then there's the motorcycle with the little cart added next to it, so you got someone hanging out down there with you. Huge freaking tanks. Then the biggest deal, you can fly the airplane around, which I thought was really cool. A Zeppelin. From the gameplay that I saw, it looks like you get to hang out in a Zeppelin for a little bit. That's crazy. So, yeah. And then there's obviously parts where you just see the Zeppelin going down in a burning flame of fury, and it looked freaking sweet. All the trailer that they showed, there was so much action that it was just ridiculous. So I definitely think that Battlefield 1 is going to be sweet. That is another game that is on my list to play. And that game comes out... Well, hold on. Again, I don't want to give you guys wrong dates. So, let's see here. Battlefield 1. There we go. 10-21. 2016, of course. Oh, and then the date. I did have the date right for The Last Guardian. It is 10-25. So, wow. That is 3 games right there. All for the end of October, which is crazy. And it's really crazy that they threw The Last Guardian in there with that bunch, with those 2 games. Because the reason why I'm saying this is because The Last Guardian is going to be a very big deal for a lot of people. And you're throwing it in there to compete with Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2. I don't know. I don't know if that was such a good marketing idea on that part right there. Because I think The Last Guardian is going to take a lot of people's attention away from Titanfall 2 and Battlefield 1. I don't know. I think The Last Guardian might win out of that bunch. Just because, of how big of a deal it's been for the last couple freaking years. And now it's finally coming out. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's just my opinion. They should have thrown it in at a different date. Maybe at the beginning of October instead. I don't know. But whatever. Nonetheless. And then, we also got more information on Dishonored 2, which I cannot wait to play this freaking game either. And I still haven't played the first one, but I will play the first one before this comes out. Because the release date for Dishonored 2 is November 11th, 2016. So, you get to see she's got a whole... the girl, I'm talking about Emily, because that's the one that we were watching. She's got a whole bunch of specialty moves that were just crazy awesome. Like, you see her, like, link to, like, 3 or 4 different guys. And let's say the first guy that you walk up to, you electrocute him. Then that electrocution happens to the other 3 people that you tag, and it knocks them all out at one time. That's brilliant. That is so awesome. And then there was this thing called, I think it was called, like, Shadow Crawl. It was really creepy looking. But you just see her, like, go into this shadow form, and it's got these long, creepy-ass fingers and whatnot. And she just picks this dude up like he was, like, a tiny little rapper, just dangling him around. So that was crazy. And she gets the, she can, be in one spot and then jump to another spot, but it's this really quick, awesome jump. I did like a teleportation or something. I don't know exactly what it's called. Teleportation is the word that I'm using, but maybe like a shadow teleportation or something. I don't know. But it's awesome. The game looks amazing. They did a really good job on it, and I cannot wait to play that. And yes, I am going to play Emily. I'm not playing Corvo. I think that's his name. I'm not playing him. I'm gonna play Emily. And then oh man, there's so much that they went through yesterday. I can't remember everything. Oh my god. Hideo Kojima comes out on stage. I don't think anyone expected this to happen, but his entrance was just, it was awesome. He's walking down to freaking like I think it might have been LCD lights going off underneath his feet while he was walking down. The crowd went nuts. It was pretty awesome. And he gives us our first sneak peek at his new game, which is Death Stranded. What the fuck? And for those of you who didn't see the trailer and don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, you know what? I'm going to put the link to the trailer in the description below, and you guys can watch it for yourself. There's these giant dead crabs laying everywhere, like what? Like what? What happened? Did he go to Red Lobster? Was he that hungry? Because seriously, there were a lot of dead crabs, but they were huge crabs. So, like, Red Lobster had a bunch of nuclear waste dropped on it, and they're making giant crabs now? I don't know. It was crazy. It didn't make sense. And then you see the guy from The Walking Dead. I don't know his name. I don't remember it. Chris something maybe. You see him. And he's got dog tags on him. Well, actually, and the other part is then he's got an umbilical cord with the baby, and he's holding the baby and getting all emotional, and he's all crying and everything, and then the baby just melts into what looked like black tar into his hands. What? And then the baby melts, and then he stands up, looks over everything, and you can like see the ocean like in the background, and there's like dead whales and dead dolphins and shit. And then you see 1, 2, 3, and then you see 5 people in the air above him, just chilling there, hanging out. And then they just vanish. And you're just left like, whoa. Okay. So, giant crabs. He had a lot of dog tags on his necklace, which I don't know if that has anything reference to do with the people that were in the air. I don't know what the heck that's referencing to. It could be the meaning of those are the games that he's done, and now he's been completely unleashed because Sony is not giving him restrictions. He's allowed to do whatever the hell he wants to do, which is pretty awesome for him because, you know, it's Kojima. Come on. Okay, so there was that. That was very big news. There was not a release date given for it. What is the other thing? No release date, and then the trailer, which was crazy, made no sense, but that totally makes sense for him just because that's just the way he is. He's kind of crazy. He thinks up crazy shit, so we're just going to go with it, and we're going to be good. Because when it comes out, it's probably going to be freaking amazing. Now, let's see, what is the other thing? Oh, the other thing that I was thrown off by. Resident Evil 7. I don't even know where to begin. The trailer, you wake up and you're in someone's farmhouse or something, and they went into the first person view. Like, Like, when this trailer started, I had no clue whatsoever that it was Resident Evil, because it did not resemble Resident Evil whatsoever. I was like, oh, cool, this looks like a new horror title. I'm totally pumped for new horror titles. Oh, Prey. Check out Prey. It looked awesome. Anyways, sorry. Got sidetracked. But yeah, I had no clue it was Resident Evil whatsoever, because it doesn't look like it. He wakes up, he walks out of this room, and he's walking around, and it very much felt PT-like. He walks into the kitchen. Kitchen's just disgusting. Like, what the fuck? Ugh. He opens this pot that is on the table, and it's just downright, like, if I myself would have opened that that pot that was sitting on that kitchen table, I probably would have threw up right into it, because it was downright disgusting. Cockroaches are crawling all over the floor. A big cockroach was on his hand. Oh my god, I would have screamed like a little girl. So, yeah. Then furthermore, if that was me, and I walked into that kitchen, I would obviously see first, right off the bat, how nasty that kitchen is. And then if I saw a pot sitting in the middle of a kitchen table, I would have no desire whatsoever to open that pot to see what the hell was in it. So I don't understand whoever the person is, why they had to know what was in the damn pot. No. Then, he's walking out, and you quickly see someone walk by the door in front of you. And then when you go out, that person's gone. So I don't know what that was. And then, that was basically it for the trailer, really. But now I did find out that there is a demo on the PlayStation Network. If you have PlayStation Plus, you can get it for free. I actually just downloaded it. And it's called Resident Evil 7 Teaser Beginning Hour. I'm looking at it right now. So I plan on playing that. And then, what else? There is other stuff, but I'm running out of time, guys. So, that is the little bit of the majority of the E3 coverage that I watched. And I watched, let's see, I watched EA, I watched Bethesda. Yesterday was Microsoft, Ubisoft, and then Sony. I watched all of them. They were all really cool. Ubisoft was really weird at first. Weird umbrellas and not umbrellas. Weird dancing animals and giraffes, and it was really weird at first, but whatever. It was still cool. And then that was it, ladies and gentlemen. They were all awesome. E3 was great this year, in my opinion. I loved it. I can't wait for the next year. I also can't wait for all these awesome games to come out. So, that is what I got for you guys for this week. I just wanted to go over my E3 coverage with you guys. Give you guys a little bit of heads up. I will, I'm going to put the Kojima trailer thingamajigger for his game in the thing below, and you know what, I'll even find the Resident Evil 7 trailer and I'll dump that down in there for you too. Alright guys, this is Colin with Cowabunga Gaming. Tune in next week for some more news information that you guys love and that I love to give to you guys. And also, as always, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you like what I got going on, hit that subscribe button too. I always got content coming out for you guys. Alright, this is Colin. Deuces.